one round of leads that we got from you guys, right? This is for me personally. So I just pulled my personal one.
Cool.
We invested $7,500, and I invested $7,500, and my cash flow, what I made income off of that was $141,000.
Mother of pearl, bro.
Because the leads are good. But if you know, that's again, we have a training program to teach our agents if they're going to go to that level and they go to get leads, right? It's not wake up magically and somebody submits business, right? You have to be trained on how to use those leads, how to ask questions, how to add value, provide value before you have to ask. So that's what we do. So, obviously I've perfected it, I believe, and then we teach our agents that.
What is up? Welcome back to the CA Power Player Podcast. I'm your host, Cody Askins, and today I've got an extremely special guest. Listen to these numbers, man, before I bring him in. This is crazy. It's 2024 at the time of this recording. He got started in the business in 2017 and has earned about $5 to $6 million in insurance, in income from insurance in that time frame, 7-8 years. Freaking wild. Please welcome from BFL Agency, my buddy Bill Korman.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Dude, excited to finally get you on here, man. This is great.
I know we've been talking about it for a while. We use your services. I've been following you for a long, long time. I appreciate everything you do for industry, to help everybody. There's all the stuff you give away for free, all the stuff you do, for us out in the field. There's a real pleasure following you for years, and this is an honor to be on here.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you. And for those that are like, hey, what do you specialize in, and what do you specialize in? How do you help agents? Like, what's your claim to fame? What would you say?
So for us, we go out, teach middle-class America how the real money game works. Not, I'm just going to put it out there, because I taught the program for a long time. Not what you hear from people like Dave Ramsey, Susie Orma, but we teach real wealth strategies. Like, why do 91% of Fortune 500 companies, the C-suite gets alert, life insurance retirement plan, and the rest of us get a 401k. So we teach middle-class America. We're an extremely diverse company. So we teach middle-class America how that money game works, the real way. Not what we've been taught by a lot of advisors who have been trained and all that stuff, over the years. What we've been taught to just, you'll get a 401k overfunded, everything will be okay. We see today that doesn't work. And so that's what we specialize in. We specialize with all of our clients work with us. It's free to work with us. And our goal is to bring back hope to middle-class America through financial literacy.
Let's go, man. Also, when you think about young people who are just getting in the game, they're learning, insurance, they're learning how to make money, they're learning about all the retirement type products. What's some advice or money tips that you share with newer advisors as they're coming in?
So what we do is we teach them a concept that we learned from many different books and strategies on Warren Buffett. It's called the 3 ways money grows. So we teach them that Buffett says if you want to build wealth in America, you need the 3 fundamental strategies. You need fixed strategies. Those are your savings, right? That we call it the Murphy Fund here because that sucker Murphy shows up all the time. You need money working in the market. So you need variable. You need some stuff variable. But you also need indexing, right? And so the strategies, obviously, Buffett has talked about for years is investing in indexing when it comes to what life insurance companies offer. So we teach them index universal life, index annuities, things like that. That's our specialty. And agents come to us from all different companies, whether they're greeny like me, started from scratch, or they've tried the other game with those other companies. They come work with us because that's what we do. The other thing, like I said, we don't charge our clients. Many companies charge for that intellectual property of what they do. We don't charge our clients at all.
Yeah, when you talk about charging, so I realize some charge you to join the company or training, or a lot of companies make money off of leads, off of agents, like that kind of stuff. What are other ways that you've seen that, or is that all of them?
I've seen a lot of them, and that's why because our main focus is building from warm market, right? The most powerful thing in the world is to help the people you love and care about the most first, right? We're going to teach you how to go out and master this game. But doesn't it make sense to take care of the people that you love and care about the most, right? So we start there with warm market. We use that as our field training opportunities for our agents to learn. And then from there, we built. We have an amazing program for getting referrals. Because we don't charge and we educate and we spend as much time as we need to with clients, the clients become family. And because of that, they refer everybody they know to us. So we've got a massive program. The way we do it, most of what we do in our company is from the warm market, and we develop and grow and enhance the warm market, and that leads to a lot of referrals.
Well, okay. Also, too, when you think about, like, you mentioned a lot of referrals, like what's that? You're getting into, like, okay, how you help agents succeed, which is awesome. What does that look like? So walk me through, like, if I'm brand new and I'm like, hey, dude, I really need to make 6 figures, in the next 12 months. What would that look like? How would you help me?
We got a lot of agents making 6 figures
Let's
and beyond.
go.
So what we do is we start with the top 25 list, right? So the people that we're going to teach these phenomenal strategies. Warren Buffett, the 3 ways money grows, 5 homes of money. We're going to teach you how to engage clients and help them understand, navigate this massive behemoth of the financial services world. But we start there. So that's where we start with their training. When you provide that world-class service, people literally just give you names and numbers. They're like, hey, can you talk to my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my cousin? And so we sit down with people and say, have you ever heard of this stuff? No. So you can see why our clients refer everybody to know to us. And they go, yeah, especially in the Zoom world today, right? You got to get that moving, get that engagement, that commitment from them. And they say, yeah, I can definitely see how that, why they refer everybody to know to you. And so then we take the agents out to the field. They're assigned a certified field trainer that takes them. They stay with them through the whole process, through licensing and development. They're already licensed. We train them. And then until they're ready, right, until they feel they're ready, they have a certified field trainer with them the whole time on all those appointments, teach them our strategy, how to get referrals, and some of the other services that, we provide.
Yeah. Is that, are those series of questions that you just shared kind of a part of, like, the systematic training that you're plugging agents to? Like, because that was gold. I also love, like, can you see why all of our clients refer people
Yeah,
to us?
that's our magic slogan. So we were talking about, kind of like patent and trademarking it, but I believe in the law of abundance, right? Just like you give away a ton of stuff, guys like Alex from Mosi give away a ton. I believe in the law of abundance. Like I want to help everybody because we're all in this industry to help our clients. And if I can do something to help you, maybe you can share something to help me. And so, so that's been magic for us. That question, so you can see where our clients refer but note to us. The head starts moving. By the time they've heard it, so we got this from a book years ago called The Nudge. So the little nudge, in the world of marketing referrals. And so that whole process of asking that question from the 3 ways money grows, we ask it to 5 homes. When we do a financial lifestyle strategy with them, we ask the same question. When we present products to them, we ask the same question. So what do you think? Oh, this is amazing. I've never heard this before. So you can see why our clients refer everybody to know to us. So by the 4th or 5th time, we've planted a seed, we've cultivated it, and that's how we specialize in the referral side.
There's some psychology there too, man. Like
Yes.
getting people in the mode of, like, all of our clients refer people to us, and then they're, eventually they hear it enough. They're like, freak, why am I not referring people to you?
Yeah, especially, and then if we haven't gotten referrals from them when we do our annual review, we definitely walk out of the annual review because now they've had a year with us and they see how these things are performing. We've finalized earning the trust part of it at that point, and then we get the referrals then. So
I need to have you train this is a side note conversation everybody's hanging out for. I need to have you train in our Ultimate Agent Academy. We have an academy with a bunch of agents that are newer to the space and they're looking for training, and we coach them every week. I need to have, if you guys think I should have Bill jump in and train on our Ultimate Agent Academy, let me know in comments below.
I would love to. That'd be an honor, brother.
Dude, appreciate that. As far as, like, a lot of the top agents, like, how many appointments are they running? How many referrals are they getting? How much business are they writing?
They're running about anywhere from 12 to 15 appointments because a lot of our agents start out part-time. So they're running 12 to 15 appointments a week part-time, full-time agents 20 to 25. They're averaging, our average is 4, math-wise, I round up, it's 3.78. We track this thing in our CRM all day, every day. 3.78 is the average referrals per client. that our
Wow.
agents are seeing. Doesn't mean they all work with us, but that's that's the number that we get from on average per client. Because again, it's all about the relationship. Every single thing begins and ends with relationship. You call our clients, they not only can tell you everything we built for them and why they have it, but they're excited to share it with you. So our clients are all out there like a army of minions, so excited to share this experience they've had with us, what they have, why they have it for their future, how that IUL works, how that annuity works, all that kind of stuff. And so that also adds to, the volume of referrals.
Yeah, that's that's a big number, dude. 3.78. That is a big. I mean, and the cool thing is, when it comes to like marketing and getting in front of people, that's prospecting is the hardest part, and those are free.
Yes.
Like
Yep.
referrals
All
aren't
free. All free.
freaking awesome.
So what our goal is to get them. Our goal here, the strategy we developed a year ago was P66. So we want to bring in agents part time, and in 6 months making six figures. That's our goal. P66,
They're
and
like
so
on pace to make six figures or making at least 8 grand a month.
yeah. Eight
Cool.
grand a month, so they're hit that target of hitting six figures. So yeah, that's our goal. It works extremely well. In the process we developed, it took a long time to build it up. We had to build our systems. We built a massive CRM from scratch, from the ground up, that tracks everything: social media engagement, AI, everything, client experience, the recruiting side of it tracks all of our leads. Everything in there. And so because we have that massive data now, the data set, we honed our processes from there. We leaned them down so that it's faster onboarding, it's faster to your first check, it's faster to get licensed, using the CRM to be able to see and be able to touch everything that's going on.
Yeah, you mentioned CRM, you mentioned tech. You also mentioned a buzzword that's really important, AI.
Oh, yes.
Um, dude, right? Why AI? Is it relevant? Should agents pay attention? Is it important? Is it not? If so, why?
Great question. So I'm a tech guy. I love it. The AI it gets me excited. Gets me up at bed sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm running down to my whiteboard in my office and some new ideas I'm sketching out. But it's scary and exciting all at the same time. We
Mm,
have this AI that we developed. Where it will call, known leads. If somebody hasn't done a follow, it will call and engage them, and you can't tell that it's not a human being. I mean, literally, she will engage with you. She, makes noises, sounds, coughs. She can self-schedule herself for the follow-up. You say, "Oh, Dylan, now it's a good time. Can you call me tomorrow at 4 o'clock?" Sure, no problem. So it's very, very. I think today in our industry, if you're not learning it and understanding it and wrapping your head around how you can use it in your agency, you're not only going to get left
right.
behind, you're going to get lapped. Like you're not somebody's that's just going to pass you up your competition. They're going to lap you because they're embracing this AI. Again, you have to be very. There's rules. States have rules, and companies have rules around them. So you have to stay within the guidelines. But you need to learn it, and you need to implement it within the guidelines as fast as possible.
Yeah. What's the what do you like? Think about the best agent you've ever seen. What did you like about them? What made them so successful?
Hungry, sick work ethic, and coachable and aligned, right? So, and I love it. And so, it's interesting. We hear this thing about, oh, millennials are lazy, Gen X, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, all this stuff. I haven't experienced that. I see a lot of those agents that come to us that are in those age groups. They're hungry. They've seen the 40/40 plan, like mom and dad, grandma and grandpa are still working even in retirement. They don't want to do that. They're okay working and busting their tail but they just don't want to do it for 40 years. Right. So they see this
Yeah.
opportunity and the platform we created and the strategy and training. They're like, okay, Bill, I'm ready to put my head down. So though the agent I would say is a perfect agent is the one that's got this fire in their belly. Sometimes I call it chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove, whether it's to mom and dad or,
Yeah.
family work, chip on their shoulder. They got a fire in their belly and they're coachable, and then they're aligned to our system. They align to our system, they're going to be successful.
100%. Yeah. And how can you tell how do you feel? How do you hear? How do you tell if someone is really hungry? Is it, okay, this person's had an easy life, or this person, man, they've struggled and they really want it, or how can you tell?
A lot of it comes from that story, right? So when we interview agents that come work with us, I tell them, say, tell me about your family, tell me about growing up, tell me who you were in high school, things like that. If interview, questions that I learned, for one of my coaches and mentors, Patrick David. He's amazing at
Good
asking those
dude.
questions, drilling down. So I learned from him, and we've implemented that, here in what we do. And so I'm looking for that person. Other thing I find, I'm first generation born. My dad's immigrants. We see that
Wow.
immigrants that are coming into our company crush it. The first generation immigrants, because they just are so blessed or feel so blessed to be here in this opportunity. They outwork everybody. I mean, that's just what I'm seeing. I don't have any data behind it, but that's what we see in our company. Some people that have had to work hard, had to struggle. They see this opportunity. They see it as their way out. Their way to provide for their families, to go crush it, to provide all that lifestyle they've always wanted in their family. They see this as the way out. It depends on what service, but a lot of them you see if you go on the internet, it says that life insurance is the second highest paid industry in the United States behind professional sports. So they see the opportunity. They're willing to work. They're willing to put in the work ethic and the time to make that happen. And they move at speed of instruction. Right? They show up to trainings like they're supposed to. When we offer trainings, they absorb, they take notes, and they implement immediately. So those are the agents we find that are literally just crushing it.
Yeah, and too, it's like, dude, if I couldn't, I wanted to be a professional basketball player. Well, dude, I couldn't do that. So, insurance it is, right?
Yeah, we've seen it in the insurance space of many professional athletes that were in a team for years, and now, like, what do I do next, right? What does a jock do that's crushed it in professional sport? What do I do next? So we see them, a lot of them come to our industry. So
I've seen that. I saw a guy the other day that was working with you guys that played professional football and is now,
yes,
boom, man, like plugged in and making some money and working hard, dude. Like,
oh yeah,
that's the coaching piece, man. That's like how coachable they are and how much it means to them. I've also seen this. This is intriguing. I feel like I have noticed women and Latinos um, do some special stuff in this industry, man. Like, yeah, you've seen that too, right?
absolutely. So we partnered with PHP agency, and so obviously crushing it, company crushed it in the industry, crushed it in the demographics area of diversity. I think 53% of the company's women overall the country, and a large Hispanic and Latino population, large African American population, which is literally the exact opposite of what you see in most other companies.
Right.
So and that's what we see. So I think our average agent, that when we look back at our DI, the average agent is the 33-year-old Latina,
Wow.
female Hispanic, and again crushing it. And so we obviously do a lot of surveys and Q&As and stuff. And so why? Because I can come here to this platform, this company, this opportunity, and I don't have to choose whether to be a good mom, a good wife, a good provider. In my career, I don't have to make those choices. I can do all of it.
Yes.
I don't have to choose. I have the flexibility. I can make unlimited income. I can set my hours, as long, as, and I can grow to whatever I want to grow. And I don't have to sacrifice one of those to have the whole.
Mm, yes, 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 yes. I'll talk about prospecting, like some of your favorite ways to prospect and get in front of people. I get a lot of questions about prospecting, marketing, leads. Obviously, you've worked with us a little bit on the Kaboom side. Like
Yes.
what are some of the things working for you?
So on the prospecting side, we teach agents. So if they've never prospected before, I'll take them out. We'll go grab dinner, go to the mall, right? And I show them the whole Q&A thing, right? If you want to win in the prospecting game, be interested, not interesting, right? Two ears, one mouth, right? Listen more than you talk. Ask questions and be quiet. So I teach our agents, if they've never done it before. I've been network marketing for a long time. So if they've never done it before, they've never prospected, we take them out, either myself or the field trainers, we teach them that. We also show them how to go to networking events and represent. Instead of just trying to pitch your business, go up and talk to people, find out about them, those entrepreneurs. Why did they start? What do they need? What keeps them up at night? We do a lot of that. So that's the prospecting side. My wife can prospect anybody. I'm like, if you're on 3 floors of an elevator, which she's got it all, DNA, social security number, ATM PIN number, your whole life story. She's an insane recruiter. And so she shares with our agents how she does it. It's just like, it comes naturally to her, but when they see that, they realize, oh, I can do that. I can just have to
Mm.
ask questions, right? And so we do that prospecting. That's how we do a lot of our prospecting. Also social media. So with our CRM, we built a massive with AI built in chat. You just ask ChatGPT, give me 15 Instagram posts that have to do with Life Insurance Awareness Month, and make it funny. Boop, and then it goes into the scheduler and it goes out. So that's another way. Obviously, we bring in business and reach people. So attraction marketing and then obviously the last part is the leads for our agents that really just want to blow the doors off of it, and create another level, to their business. So
It's incredible, man. Impactful. If they want to learn more about everything you're doing, I guess, and get some help, I guess text BFL, the number on the screen, is the
yes,
next
yes,
course
we
of
can do
action.
that. They'll connect to my digital business card, and it's got all of our information on there. Follow up, and we'll follow up with them, and see if they're a good fit, or if they want to learn more about clients or any of our training programs. So we're willing to teach and help other people, with the strategies we built to help them grow their agency as well. Again, we believe in the law of abundance, and in with your the thing that we've had a lot of success with. So one of the things that I said I definitely wanted to share with everyone is that when you want to take your business to the next level, right? We've talked about how we do amazing with warm markets and referrals, but then there's another level to it where you want to just blow the doors off your business. Well, guess what? So I have some numbers for you that we pulled from our team.
Let's go.
So one round of leads that we got from you guys, right? This is for me personally. So I just pulled my personal one. We
Cool.
invested $7,500, and I invested $7,500, and my cash flow, what I made income off of that was $141,000 off of
Mother of pearl, bro.
because the leads are good. But if that's again, we have a training program to teach our agents if they're going to go to that level and they go to get leads, right? It's not wake up magically and somebody submits business, right? You have to be trained on how to use those leads, how to ask questions, how to add value, provide value before you have to ask. So that's what we do. So, obviously I've perfected it, I believe, and then we teach our agents that. But again, it's our ultimate level, in what we do here is that, they have to show us they know how to go eat, right? Because I tell them to say, if leads disappeared, right, or the company that we love, you guys, if that disappeared, I want to make sure you still can provide for your family. You know how to go out and eat, which is warm market, referrals, those kind of things, prospecting.
Yeah.
But again, if they want to take their business to the ultimate level, we show them how to do that, and that's how you convert that. Because you guys do an amazing job at screening for us, and so they know who we are. We're calling. We're who we are and what we represent and why we're calling, and that makes it a lot easier on the agent. And so because of that, it's a great partnership.
Big time. Also 19, that's like a 19x on dude, you're a beast, man. You're a special dude. Super
I got two other agents. I'll share two other stories. So I got a guy on our team named Kurt. He spent 4,200 and he closed two annuities that made him $52,000.
Woo! Let's go.
So he's like, "Hey, this works. I want to do some more." And then we had another agent named Mike, and he invested 2,400, and he made 29,000. So again, we believe that the leads are an investment. We treat them like gold, and so it's not just this willy nilly. You buy a large volume, and we don't do any of that stuff. I don't believe that works, but anyway, some people say it does. But that partnership with you guys, with the CABOOM Leads and what we've been able to do with partnership with you guys has been amazing for agency.
Thanks, brother. That's incredible, dude. Wow. I mean, the training works because people are, everybody that's touching them is having success. Like, that's shoot. Our leads are working, and dude, you're the back end, the training, the CRM, the tech, like piecing it all together, helping agents. It's paying off. That's for sure, dude. That's awesome.
The other thing that we found is that when people come into the industry, especially they come in part-time, they're working a job and trying to learn this industry, right? So over the years of training and develop agents and for other business, I have had the opportunity blessing to start those as a serial entrepreneur. We learned that time management is a myth, right? So I learned from one of my mentors years ago, over 25 years ago, there's a thing called the 168 game. He called it a strategy. I call it the 168 game, right? The 168 game, 160 hours in a week. So after years of training and developing, both from the military, the government, and other businesses, I finally wrote a book. So my book just came out in July. It's called The 168 Game: Time Ownership versus Time Management. If anybody's in our industry and they're working with agents and helping agents learn the industry or get rid of bad habits, they definitely get a copy of that, because I teach you in there step by step how to become a time owner versus a time manager. And that's big for our guys in this industry, because a lot of guys, men and women, start here part-time. And so that will help you with the strategy of how do you onboard them part-time, help them become successful, and create that harmony they need between their life, of their family, the things that are most important in their faith, family. We have 4 pillars in our business: faith, family, fitness, and finance. Those 4 in that order. And so we help them grow in all 4 of those areas by teaching them time ownership. And so again, after years of my agents harassing me, I finally wrote a book and put it out there. So hopefully it can help people around the world with that.
That's amazing, dude. Writing a book is no small feat. Congrats. That's big.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Dude, appreciate your time. Thanks for being on
Absolutely.
the channel. Thanks for sharing everything you're doing. I love the partnership. Love being able to help you in what you're doing, man. We have loved working with Bill Korman. So thank you for being on the podcast, and thank you for all you're doing.
My pleasure, brother. God bless.
Thank you guys for hanging with us. Also, you just heard some crazy success, right, dude, with Kaboom. If you haven't used CABOOM Leads, you can go to kaboomleads.com, use coupon code YouTube, and get 10% off your very first order. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for hanging with BFL and Bill Korman. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you on the next episode. Adios.